Welcome back, travelers, to Lotus Leaves. I'm here with my guru again. Today, we're going to be letting go some of the chronological story, at least for now, and moving to something very exciting, an auspicious gem. Up until now, we've given many practical and spiritual knowledge, but the subject of today's video is, in many ways, unthinkable in comparison. Today, we'll be sharing a mantram that transformed my guru's life, his student's life, my life, and can transform yours too, without question. Think I'm overselling? No need to trust. Just see and practice. First and foremost, we want to share this knowledge as soon as possible because we want Moksa for all beings. And to attain Moksa, one needs to attain Samadhi. And the easiest way to attain Samadhi is through mantram power. My guru just recently blessed me with this wonderful teaching. So in some ways, we'll be learning and practicing together as beginners here. The subject of today's video is a mantram which is the foundation of all other mantram. This mantram is my guru's main practice. It's the essence of all other medium and long Pali mantram. Every syllable of this mantram reaches the entire universe, from the highest reaches of heaven to the deepest depths of hell. It's not limited to a religion or a tradition, and it can be practiced by anyone. It gladdens all beings, and no one will reject it. This mantram fills the universe with golden light, removing suffering and manifesting all good things. There is nothing this mantram cannot do. It is a blessing mantram. There's so much we could say about the benefits of this mantram, but the focus of today's video is going to be on showing you all how to chant. That way, you can begin practicing and simply see for yourself. Maybe on another occasion, we'll expand on the benefits and applications in much more detail. Of course, whether or not you practice is entirely your choice. No worries. We don't urge anyone to follow the knowledge. It's simply here for your benefit, if you so please. Before I lead you through, it's worth explaining a little bit about mantram recitation. We talked some in the third video about mantram, so if you haven't already seen that, I suggest going back and watching that too. As we learned before, mantram is the crystallization of prayer. It is a specific arrangement of sounds that can channel, access, or tap into our own personal innate power, a certain being's power, or the universe power. Mantram is most importantly about sound, frequency, and vibration. Therefore, one needs to chant it with the exact intonation, tempo, quality, exact everything. For example, many people like to add music to mantram. It destroys the mantram power. So, as you learn, it's essential that you respect the mantram in its exact original form and don't alter it in any way. This mantram will, without question, transform the life of any person who practices it. It can bring longevity, beauty, happiness, power, intelligence, gain, respect, praise, and followers. But with all of these great benefits, one must be very careful. Mantram is impossible to be practiced completely safely without the guidance of a guru. One can easily destroy themselves with the power of this mantram. You might wonder, if a mantram inherently brings good and removes bad, how can it be dangerous? It's not the mantram itself that is dangerous. It's the pride that takes the mantram power and turns it upon oneself. My guru says, to become powerful is easy. To become powerful without becoming crazy is difficult. So take this as your warning. This mantram can easily cause harm to one who uses it to feed their pride. If you want to protect yourself from this danger, direct all the mantram power not to attain anything worldly, but straight for Moksa. Direct it to the destruction of pride itself. Don't worry, the worldly things will happen on their own. We just don't pray for them for their own sake. This mantram is composed of only one word and 3 syllables. First, I'll recite it, and you can just listen, observe, and feel. Try to pick up all the little details of the sound. Manghalam, 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 Manghalam. So this mantram is only this one word, Mangalam. Mangalam itself means blessing. This is a Vija mantram, or a seed mantram. It's the crystallization of a little bit longer mantram, which consists of 3 words and 8 syllables. Bhavatu Sabba Mangalam, which means, may all blessings happen, arise, come into existence. That, even further, is the crystallization of a long mantram that consists of 3 stanzas and 12 lines. So this mantram is extremely simple, yet unthinkably powerful. So packed with power. It's calling forth all good things and destroying all bad things. How beautiful is that? Now, if you wish, try reciting along with me. Make sure to match every detail that you can, and don't chant too loud over my voice, so you can hear and match it well. Manghalam, 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 Manghalam. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How do you feel? That's just the first time. Make sure that you always give yourself time after chanting the MaṅgalaMantram. Feel the peace, feel the comfort, feel the freedom, feel the blessing energy. But of course, if you cannot feel anything, no worries. Just give your body, your mind, your energetical system time to take in the universe power which is being called forth by the mantram. Now I'll go syllable by syllable and you can repeat after me. Mangalam, 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 Mang, Ge, Lung, Mang, Ge, Lung, Mangalam, Mangalam, Mangalam. The last syllable is key. It's a little bit more challenging than the others. For the last consonant, you need to close your lips and teeth together while making the nasal sound, like the sound at the end of the word sing. So it needs to sound almost like a combination of and sound at the same time. Pronounce it with both lips and teeth closed. When you do it right, the mantram vibration will spread to the teeth, the jaw, the skull, and the entire body. Okay, so now that we've gotten it a little more precise, let's practice again a few more times. Just follow along like before. Try to get every little detail of the sounds right. Mangalam, 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 Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's nice, isn't it? If you notice, the sound repeats in a cycle of 4. One full cycle, or chakra, is 2 4s, or 8 times Mangalam. 4, 4, 8, 1 chakra. If you're using a mala, you would count 1 bead for each chakra each cycle, or 1 bead for 8 Mangalam. We just recited 3 chakras, but if you want to count 1 bead for each Mangalam, you can do that too. MaṅgalaMantram sends beautiful golden light through the entire universe, brighter than 100,000 suns. So the second aspect of this mantram is visualizing that golden light emanating from your body to the entire universe. Or if you can't visualize, don't worry. At least knowing that the light is there. Whether you can visualize or not, the light is there. But if you can visualize, it will be greater. So, linking the sound with the golden light, the mantram easily becomes complete. This golden light gladdens all beings, from the asura to the deva, animals, and even humans. There isn't a being in this universe that will reject this mantram. The golden light brings peace, happiness, and all good things wherever it reaches. It removes sadness, sorrow, pain, and suffering wherever it reaches. It removes illness and poison from the body and defilements from the mind. This golden light will chase away demons wherever you go and bless them even as they run away. It will bring near many devas who will be happy, surround, and protect you. As you chant, you may even begin to hear beautiful sounds. If you hear them, don't stop chanting. Many devas like to chant along, but if you stop when they do, they'll learn to quiet themselves. The same applies with smells and sights. The important thing is, whatever arises, keep chanting and just visualize the golden light. For beginners, it's important not to worry too much about the details. Just know that it will produce very powerful golden light that removes bad and manifests good. Don't worry about concentration, meaning, or analysis. Just chant the sounds properly and allow whatever comes. Let's try chanting one more time, this time knowing the golden light. Mangalam, 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 Mangalam. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can practice this mantram every day, at least one chakra every day. That's it. That's all you need to see the benefit. But, of course, the more diligent you are, the faster and greater blessings will come to you. In addition to this long mantram, you can also chant the short mantram. The short one sounds something like this. MaṅgalaMantram, 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 MaṅgalaMantram. For this version, tempo is flexible. You can chant very quickly and focus on quantity. You can chant out loud or using your mental voice. The short and long mantram have different effects, different purposes, so chant both and they will support each other. The short mantram is good for when you can't sit and put your full attention to chanting. You could chant the short mantram while walking, working, and doing chores. You don't need to worry about focusing perfectly. But for the long mantram, it's good to be a little bit more peaceful and just rest your mind on chanting. But even if you can't do so, just chant the mantram, and you never need to worry about the mental quality. This mantram is so absolutely powerful that it will take care of everything by itself. Whether you have faith or not, as long as you chant, this mantram will bless you. If you don't already have one, you might benefit from obtaining a finger counter, which you can use to count your long or short mantram. The counter is a powerful Dhamma weapon. It will help bring a different kind of power to the chanting. You can simply count daily as much as you wish, and at the end of the day, when you see the amount, you can write it down, and it will bring so much joy to your heart. Always remember, at least one chakra a day, or 8 times. It all depends on how diligent you choose to be. My guru usually encourages to chant up to 100,000. Obviously not in one day, over time. But it's never a must, never a burden. I have experienced and witnessed so many beneficial miracles staying with my guru. They aren't the flashy miracles that many gurus use to attract praise and respect. They mostly happen in our environment, in the way our surroundings naturally take care of us. But they are far more beneficial and essential. My guru says, great miracles are always aligned with the universe harmony. Lazy miracles can easily disrupt the balance in the universe. One time, it was raining hard outside, and we were at a temple about 20 minutes walk away from our room. We waited and waited, but the rain didn't stop. So finally, we prepared ourselves We rolled up our sleeves and our pants. My guru only had one raincoat, and he gave it to me and wrapped himself in a cloth instead. We walked outside in the rain. Within just 1 or 2 minutes, the rain above us cleared, and we walked peacefully back the entire way. As soon as we were approaching our room, the rain continued again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Not only was this helpful for our comfort, but it gave us the opportunity to experience a little suffering together. For my guru to be generous enough to give his only raincoat, and for me to see just how much he cared about me. Another time, on a full moon night, we walked to the main temple area, and as the moon was rising above us, suddenly all the lights on the path went out. This had never happened before, but it meant we could bask freely in the moonlight, and my guru could teach me about the moon and show me how to absorb the moon prana. That kind of blackout has never happened since. In the entire time we stayed here, it only happened that one beautiful night. And then there's the even more beautiful practical miracles, like the fact that there are some generous people who give us a room at a temple for free for months, cook us food every day for practically no profit, buy us things from the market, and check in on us almost every single day. Despite the fact that we pay them nothing but the basic cost of our food, which may only be 30% of restaurant price. These kind of miracles are not so shiny as pulling money out of thin air, but they're far, far more beneficial. And added up, they're the miracles that truly transform us in many small, subtle, beautiful ways. Until, pretty soon, we realize that our life is something we never knew was possible. How are these miracles possible? How do they happen? Through my Guru's mantram power. Through the power of MaṅgalaMantram, which taps into the Deva and universe power. So, maybe you've heard enough. If you'd like, go out, try it for yourself, and see the benefit. If not, no worries. I hope you enjoyed listening. If you do try, please leave a comment describing your experience. The more stories we hear, the more people will be inspired to practice themselves. In this way, as my guru would say, supporting each other, we attain Moksa. Thank you so much for listening. I'll make one more recitation to end with great blessing. MaṅgalaMantram.